Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Revandi Jeanifar with student identification number 22110710 and 17 from the program Applied Undergraduate Studies in Telecommunication Engineering. This time I will tell you about daily routines in English. What do you do every day? What a typical dialogues like. Here we will learn everything you need to talk about your daily routine, including your free time, eating, and sleeping habits. Uh, so I have one example. So I have to wake up at for half o'clock to pray and get ready to go campus. Then my journey takes about 20 minutes because the campus schedule is not supposed to be in the morning, so I can rest in the morning if there are afternoon classes. Sometimes I'm on campus from 8 half o'clock to 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock. When I'm arrived at my boarding house, I have to say, at the boarding house sometimes I'm rarely productive. Some weakness, but I don't miss other my activities. That's why it's a boarding house. I'm just chill. Go to campus at the same time every day, more or less. Sometimes organization meetings if there is something I need to finish, but I try to leave on the time, otherwise I don't have time at the boarding house before I sleep. Here, have some question for you based on dialogue. So the first question is, what is your activities? And second, what time do you start and finish? And do you often work on assessment for hours? Next, do you get enough rest? And let's see how you can answer a question like this. Let's start with something easy, right? What time do you start and finish? You could say some things like I start college at 8 o'clock and I finish at 4 o'clock. Maybe you have a more flexible schedule. You can say like I'm a freelance, so my study hours vary every day depending on what course I have to do. If you are busy, you can say something like I can only take a short lunch break. If you have a relaxed class schedule on college, you might say I took a long break in the afternoon. I usually finish work by 5 half o'clock at the latest. I never stay late or work routine. Earlier and lateless phrases are useful if you want to talk about extreme things. Otherwise, use adverbs such as often or easily. How about you? What work a day like? You uh, try to make a two, 3 sentence talking about your college routine in necessary. You can review the dialogue to get some ideas for language. You can use video breaks and create your answer. Now practice saying it out loud how. With method, let's look at the next point. Nah, so what do you do in the evening after college? To be honest, almost every day I'm so tired when get the boarding house, and I just shower and rest or watch. I don't like, but I don't have energy to much else. Nah, next, I play football on Wednesday, but that's all. I know this feeling is hard to motivate yourself when you work all day. When you work all day, what about you? Uh, on the other hand, I'm stuck at home all day. So when I'm free, I'm out of house shopping or talking to the boarding house dog. Yeah, I try to organize something most night. What do you do most often? I also play badminton with a group or my friend every Thursday. And I usually got off with my friend to hang out at the cafe. You're quite busy, yes, but I prefer it that way. I'm more active on weekends, but during in the work week, there's no time. Here's the question, what do you do after college? Are you active? Do you like to go out and do lot of different things? Or do you prefer to stay in the boarding house and relax? If you are more active, you could say something like, I like to go out if I can try to organize sometime something almost every night. I prefer to say busy if I prefer to stay at home. You may say I don't have the energy but to do much after college. I just scroll on social media when I get to the boarding house. There's nothing. It's also useful to say how often you do something here. You can use adverb such as often, generally, sometimes, or occasionally. You can also use a time phrase like once a week, on Wednesday, for every day. For example, I go out with my friend once a week. I go to the beach on Thursday. Usually I go running around campus after return my boarding house. What about you? What do you do after college? If you free time during the day, as easily try making 2 or 3 sentences about yourself. So, do you cook? I mean, you are at home all day, so you have to time to eat everywhere. But what? You mean sometimes I skip meals or I eat at strange time. I might at dinner at 7:30, or I might not eat until 11 o'clock. It depends on what I'm doing and how hungry I am. It's the opposite of my situation. I have to eat at the same time every day because that's the only free time I have. So what do you do for lunch? If was organized, I will buy bread in the morning and at the campus canteen canteen at noon. How about at night? I try it because I didn't wanna waste my money on takeout and eating out. So I will cook something in bulk. It it eat it for several days. Here are something questions from the dialogue that you should be able to answer the end to this set. section do you cook? Uh, First question is, what do you do for lunch? Or do you eat at some at same time every day? Uh, think about how you can answer the question. So, but first, look at a few more phrases you heard in the dialogue. Do you know what the means is eating habits are there everywhere? Sometimes I skip meals. I will cook something in large quantities. I think that's enough for this video. Thank you for your attention and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.